Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Daily Intention. Yes, my name is Allison Jones, and you are here right now. And I appreciate you for tuning in, taking time out your moment to be with me right now as I share with you some of my writings and some things that I hope can take you throughout your day and to your next moment, and so on and so on. All right? So, guess what? Today is January the 16th, 2019. And our key word for today is reaching our potential and sacrifice versus struggle, okay? So, also dealing with abundance, okay? So, some things that can help us as far as knowing or feeling or seeing what our potential is basically retreating back into ourself, into silence, which may actually help us garner our gifts for this process. All right? So basically, us going back into ourselves, going into silence, retreating, taking time, look at the seasons, look at the animals. They come out to get their food and stuff, to have fun, interact, whatever, but at the same time, most of them gone. They're retreating, regenerating themselves. So usually we should do the same thing. All right? So how do we explore our process subjectively? And the process that I'm speaking about is reaching our potential, exploring our potential, things like that. So in the depths of our emotions and feelings is where our potential resides. So once we start paying attention to what we're constantly thinking, how we're constantly feeling, any type of emotional display throughout the day, that is when we realize either where we're wasting energy on certain things, repetitiously probably thinking about something that really doesn't matter, but you're going to make it matter, okay? As you continue to think about it, because when an idea becomes a thing, it was first a thought. Before you start using this phone to watch videos, somebody had to create the phone in their mind and bring it into manifestation. So it's the same thing over and over again, no matter what. All right. So with this, we can recognize it based on what actions we take. Sometimes it takes a few failures to recognize what actions we need to improve to step into our potential. We can harvest and nurture our potential by directing our emotions and attention exactly where we are in the moment. A mix of dreams and reality creates a clear intent and goal. So basically, we can be dreamy and realistic at the same time. And that just creates optimism. But optimism is predicated on your actions. You can be optimistic all day that things will turn around for you, but until you actually line up, until you're in full alignment, until you actually line up with what you're being optimistic about, then that's how we continue to go through the same cycles. And we keep wondering how we digging ourselves. It seems like we're digging ourselves deeper into a hole, but it's only lessons. So that's why everything is subjective. How we feel about things, reaching our potential is subjective to us only because we have to deal with the reality that we face every day. Okay? So let's keep rolling. So when in the moment, we can see exactly what is and our goals simultaneously. Our potential feels just like crawling in bed and being surrounded by warmth, darkness, and peace. Our dream may deal with prosperity, abundance, and well-being, etc. You know, just the things that we normally want on a day-to-day basis, not recognizing in gratitude what we already have. Our reality may be or seem disappointing, but it's only based on how we respond and think about everything we're going through. So I heard a quote. Well, I made it into a quote, but it's from Abraham and Esther, or however the case may be, which names come first, I'm not sure. But basically, it's our beliefs, our thoughts that we keep thinking. So if we continually keep thinking the same thing over and over again, we might say it a different way, but each time that feeling is consistent with what we're thinking, then basically it becomes a belief, and it becomes ingrained in our subconscious, because now our reality is being created based off of what we have continually believed and perceived from our thoughts. So it's like it is 1, 2, 3 like, but we make things difficult, or sometimes things are difficult because we just don't learn the lessons. So we have to keep revisiting them until we do. So constantly, even though we may dream of better circumstances or improved financial stability, it's what we craft in our reality through constant thought that continues to create what we experience. So then our potential is only radiated through the command of our actions and how we empower ourselves in each second, hour, minute of the day. So your first coach is you, all right? Our first coach is ourselves. Of course, as you're growing up, it's your parents, it's your grandparents, it's whoever raised you, or it's whoever inspired you or motivated you. But the reality that sets in when you're an adult, when you're adulting, when you're out here in the world trying to make things work, when you're in business, when you're an entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, when you're going into leadership, when you're trying to lead yourself where you want to see yourself, your coach is you, because you wake up with yourself every day, okay? I'm sure somebody else wake up with you, but you wake up with yourself every day. You, throughout the day, have to deal with your thoughts, your mentality, your emotions, your physical well-being. You have to deal with the repercussions and the consequences and the circumstances that come with what you are creating in your mind all throughout the day. So that's why a lot of people say that meditation is good, because you can learn to clear your mind and only think when you need to. Only think when you're making decisions or trying to think something through to make a better decision. So again, our first coach is us. But we empower ourselves through actions that increase our awareness, knowledge, and intuition. Being willing to take a risk does not mean you have to struggle. I know we live in a world where everybody has their own subjective struggle, but we only struggle with decisions we make and possibly being disappointed in the outcome. And sometimes we may not get that outcome till 10 years later. We may not get that outcome till 5 years later. We may not get that outcome. The outcome may come tomorrow. It may come immediately, based off of whatever decision it is that you're making. But most of the time, our decisions affect us long term, and then we wake up each day from there and we're like, wait, how did I get here? Why don't I have this? Wait, what's missing? Why didn't I achieve this? What goals? Why didn't I meet this goal? So again, being willing to take a risk does not mean you have to struggle. Somewhere along the lines, we didn't prepare. We decided to do something else. We didn't take the time to learn more. We did something else. We didn't take the time to save more and invest like we spoke about. We did something else. So the intention that will keep us clear on our journey to releasing our potential and to making sure that we do exactly what we say we're going to do, that we actually line up, that we're in alignment with our purpose, This is the intention. So like I said, this is the daily intention, and this is the intention. I will command my reality by empowering myself to make better decisions in every moment, which helps me embrace my dreams and abundance. All right? So I'm going to say it again. I will command my reality by empowering myself to make better decisions in every moment, which helps me embrace my dreams and abundance. All right? So, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Most of that was my writing, and that's what I love to do. I write. I can receive some things. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this found you exactly where you are, and you got exactly what you needed from this. And I love y'all. I appreciate you so much. And I hope you share this with someone that may needs to hear this, or like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all the social media stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow, because it is the daily intention. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love you. Bye.